Hey guys, it is Info Girl. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to talk about the premier bank card secured and unsecured credit cards. And I want to make this video because a lot of people with low credit scores keep asking me, can this credit card actually help me build my credit? And honestly, I'm going to give y'all the real answer today. No fake hype, no fake promises, no this card will magically fix your credit overnight. We're going to talk about the credit card, the credit scores needed, the fee, the limits, the pros, the cons, who should get it and who should avoid it, and how this card can actually help you build credit if you use this card correctly. Because a lot of people only hear easy approval and don't realize what comes with these cards. So let's break down every step by step. So Premier Bankcard is mainly known for offering credit cards to people with low credit, bad credit, limited credit history, or no credit history at all. Now they do offer secured cards and unsecured cards. The secured card version requires a refundable deposit. The unsecured version does not require a security deposit, but it usually comes with more fees and higher interest rates. Now, one thing I do want to say is these cards are not luxury cards at all. These cards are not good for people who enjoy traveling, who are looking for travel reward, cashback, airport luggage, or huge limits. These are mainly starter rebuilding cards, meaning their main purpose is to help people establish payment history and rebuild their credit profile. Let's start with the secured card first. According to the information shown on the secured card, is aimed towards people with no credit, new credit, or scores below a 500. That's important because a lot of banks won't even consider people with a credit score that low. Now, this secured card requires a $200 refundable security deposit, and that's because your limit is $200. Now, the annual fee is $50. The APR shown is at 19.9%. And honestly, for a rebuilding card, the APR is actually lower than some other bad credit cards out there. Now, here's what this card can help you with. If the card reports to all three major credit bureaus, which most rebuilding cards do, then responsible use can help build payment history, positive account history, and overall credit profile. But here's the part people need to understand. This card itself does not magically boost your credit score. How you use it matters. That's the real key. So let's talk about how this card could actually help somebody with a low credit score. The biggest factor in your FICO score is payment history. That makes up around 35% of your credit score. Payment history equals up to 35%. So if somebody gets this card and pays this card on time every single month, keep their balances low, and avoid maxing out their credit limit, that positive history can start helping over time. Now, another major factor is utilization. That means how much of your limit you are using. If your limit is $200 and you spend $190, $200, $190, that equals up to 95%. That looks risky to lenders, even if you pay it later. So realistically, with a $200 limit, you probably want to stay around $10 or maybe $20 or maybe even $30 if possible. Under 10% utilization is usually ideal. Now, I do recommend staying under 10%. That's how people slowly build stronger credit profiles over time. Now, let's talk about the unsecured Premier Bank Card. For the unsecured Premier Bank Card, you need a credit score around 500 plus. Now, they do have limits up to 700, but now we gotta talk honestly about the fees, because this is where people get confused. Program fees, annual fees, monthly fees, and a 36% APR. Now, 36% APR is a very, very, very high. So this is not a card you want to carry a balance on each month. And honestly, that's true with most credit cards anyway. You should avoid carrying balances whenever possible. Now, the uncard may help people who cannot afford a deposit, need to start rebuilding, or struggling to qualify elsewhere. But the fees are something people need to pay attention to, because some people get approved and realize the fees reduce available credit, interest builds fast, and maxing the card out becomes easy. That's why I always tell people, do not look at only the approval. Look at the total cost of the card as well. So who is this card actually good for? Honestly, I think it could make sense for people who have low credit scores and are rebuilding, or who cannot qualify elsewhere or need to establish positive payment history, especially if they use the card responsibly, keep balances low, and pay on time. Who should probably avoid this card? People who overspend easily, struggle making payments, who carry balances month to month, or expect huge rewards and benefits, because this is not that type of card at all. This is mainly a rebuilding tool. And honestly, sometimes rebuilding cards can temporarily stop your credit score or stop your stepping stone, meaning you use them responsibly, improve your score, then eventually qualify for a better credit card later. So overall, can Premier Bankcard help you build your credit? Yes, it can, but only if you use it responsibly. That's the truth. The card itself is not magic. The real credit building comes from on-time payments, low utilization patience, and consistency. And I wanted to make this video very straightforward, because too many people online only talk about easy approval without explaining the fees, the AP, the risk, and how to actually use the card correctly. So hopefully this video helps y'all understand how these cards really work. If it did, make sure that you like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell, and comment below, would you get this card or not? I would love to hear from you all. Until next time, I will see you all in the next video. Bye. Okay.